Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku charts.com daily analysis for the Euro US dollar FX for Monday, March 18th, 2013. Well, a change of trend today in the candle that has a lower high and a lower low, and a white bodied candle establishing that downtrend in the first time frame. The white body denotes the buyers making an amount of net bullish progress on the day between the open and the close, and is certainly not the type of candle that we'd like to see establishing a first time frame downtrend. Basically, establishing a downtrend, you'd like to see a bearish candle, and this is not a terribly bearish candle. It's something of a spinning top type candle. It has a body and a shadow on the top and a shadow on the bottom, and a moderately large body, so not a small body here, so fairly indecisive. But we have seen the buyers take control of this market as well, so even though we've had the change of trend to the downside, we're not seeing a lot of strength from the sellers as the trading day developed. The sellers actually lost control of this market and lost commitment. Now, the buyers did lose commitment as the market tested to the basically almost to the previous low of the previous candle, and here we see that the market gapped down at the opening of trading and tested up to that level and failed to close that gap. And that gap in candlestick terms is what we call a window, and windows tend to hold as areas of support and resistance, and in this case resistance, and it actually strengthens the area just around it, because we have the Tenkan-sen trading in that area, so it becomes a very, very strong area of resistance to this market. Now, we also have strong resistance just above there around the 130.25, so this 130 to 130.25 area is very, very solid resistance for this market. Now, just to bear in mind that this market is in the second time frame downtrend, creating a series of lower peaks and lower troughs. So what we've seen today is continuation of that trend to the downside. But what we'd like to see are these black body type candles to have enough faith in this market trading lower. So there is some doubt about whether this market will continue trading to the downside. We do have solid support just down below where the market's trading down at 128.57. Below there, a very large zone of support down around the 127.50 area, extending down to around the 126.50 region. Now, in terms of the Fibonacci extension, and this is quite important how the market is traded in relation to that today, we're examining the relationship of the first time frame downtrend to the previous time the market was trending down, and today the market tested exactly to the 100% level and has been rejected from there, with the buyers taking control of this market, not strong control, and the sellers losing commitment. So this does suggest that there is a strong possibility of a change of trend, so we do need to watch the high of the current candle. Also, with the Fibonacci retracement of the prior uptrend, here we've seen the market test below the 100% level and be strongly rejected from that area, suggesting also that there is a possibility of a change of trend to the upside. But remember that there is that very strong resistance just above where the market's trading. Now, in terms of Ichimoku, a bearish market in all three timeframes. This market's trading down below the cloud, so bearish in the long-term time frame. Also bearish in the medium-term time frame by trading below the Kijun-sen, the pink line here, and bearish in the short-term time frame by trading below the Tenkan-sen. We've already seen the Tenkan-sen hold as resistance today for this market within that zone. We have the resistance offered at the small window that's been opened. It is only small, so it's slightly significant, and should act as a barrier to this market in some manner. In terms of the Chica span, that's below the corresponding price action, so it's confirming what we're seeing in this market in all three time frames, confirming the negativity. But just looking once again, as I've mentioned, the short-term dynamics in this candle aren't supporting this trend continuing to the downside. It does support potential for a change of trend up to the upside, so we do need to watch how the market reacts at the moment. And as I've mentioned, solid resistance overhead extending up to 130.25.